Welcome back to Amateur Game Review, and welcome back to Mason. It has been quite some time since he's been on the channel, but we are here with another new games and things, which is just our recent pickups of video games and kind of turned into just nerdy stuff in general. But let's roll the intro and we'll jump right in.
Let's go.
Alright, so since I did the intro and you just sat there all awkwardly and didn't say anything, how about you lead us in with the first game?
So, it's not a game first off.
Okay,
You're
I'm a liar. Yep,
Yes,
right
you
off the
are.
bat.
This is a glass cup. You can hear the ting.
Oh, tingy.
From E3 2021. I got it in a virtual crane game thing. And I
So
got
you didn't buy this?
No, did not buy it.
They just sent this to you?
Yeah.
That's actually
I clicked the
pretty
button,
awesome.
the little crane went down, and I could either get Flight Simulator or a cup, and I thought the cup's pretty neat.
That actually is really sweet. Has your gamer tag on it,
Got my
says Game
gamer
Showcase.
tag. Yep, Game Showcase.
Showcase, excuse me.
Xbox Bethesda 2021, all that good stuff.
Yeah, that is actually really sick.
Yes. And yeah, this is actually a really premium cup too.
Yeah, it's
heavy.
pretty cool. I don't think I would drink out of it. I think I would just put it on my shelf
Yeah, I'm
behind
not
me.
drinking out of this.
But yeah, I told him you were going to do a game, so you want to actually do a game? Jesus.
Okay, sure.
God.
This is interesting. I wanted to get this game physical, but in America, we only just got like a basic game case.
Where'd you order this from?
This is from Italy.
Really?
Yes,
Where did you have to go to buy from Italy?
Amazon Italy.
All right, I feel stupid for asking.
And yeah, even on the back, you can see it's in Italian.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah. But either way, it comes with the steelbook, art book, CD, all that good stuff that I like to collect. I just thought, I want it.
Yeah, and classic Mason style, it is a steelbook, and it
Yes.
is completely still sealed.
Yeah, pretty much, because it's on Game Pass, so it's never going to be opened.
Yeah. All right, well, I'll go next. And there is a theme to most of mine. Most of mine are in, like, groups of games. So I'll just do a group right off the bat.
Those look old.
Yeah, well, I like to collect older stuff, if you can't tell. There's a bunch of older games behind me. But anyway, so actually, I did not get these. My sister got these for me. And there were quite a bit more. You can actually see all of the games on our Instagram if you go over there. But there was a Super Nintendo collection on Facebook Marketplace, and my sister bid for it, and there was a bunch, but here's just a couple of them. Got Jurassic Park for Super Nintendo. Not in the best shape, but, I mean, it's Jurassic
cool.
Park game. I got all the Donkey Kong countries, but I actually let someone borrow the first one. So here's the second one,
Some of them have names on the back, too.
and the third one. Yeah, that happens a lot with Super Nintendo games. They're super easy to get off, but I always leave the names, and if they have, like, numbers on it, like if you buy it from a store and it says like $30 with a little sticker, I always leave that on for some reason. I don't know why.
I can get behind that.
The coolest one I got in that group is Super Mario RPG,
Ooh.
Legends of the Seven Stars. Now this game, if you don't know, was actually a collaboration between Nintendo and Square Enix before they had their falling out right before the PlayStation was made. And it is considered an absolute classic. Now, I cannot contest to that because I've not actually played it yet, but I do plan on playing that, maybe reviewing it, I don't know. It's kind of a predecessor to the Paper Mario series.
That's what I was about to add. I
They
knew
kind of
that.
went on their own after that and made the Paper Mario series because they still wanted to continue the franchise or whatever. But yeah, that's my first group, all Super Nintendo games. I think there was 10 in the collection, and most of them I already had. I did not have Donkey Kong 2 or 3. I had Donkey Kong Country, but not 2 or 3 for some reason.
So otherwise, a good haul.
A really good haul, yeah. She got a super good deal on it.
I'm interested about that Mario RPG, not going to lie.
Yeah, me too. All right, you want to go next?
Next thing I'm going to show is another steelbook,
Okay.
but it's different.
It looks different.
This is a digital-only steelbook.
Digital only.
Digital only.
That is the
You get
stupidest thing I've ever heard,
Yes,
Mason.
it is. It is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. You just get the download code and some extra cars, I guess. But it's like a super tiny steelbook.
Yeah,
it almost
it
looks like a CD.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. To me, when it was setting over beside you, I thought it was an old PC CD game.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. But no, it's just a case.
Where did you get that?
GameStop.
Like actually in store or online?
Yeah, in store. They also had like NBA 2022 or whatever it was.
That is so weird.
Same thing. Yeah, it's strange.
All right, couple games that I got real quick. This is not a game at all. I walked in to buy a game at GameStop, and they had a little box there, and it was like a bunch of stuff or whatever for their collector's editions. I was like, oh, I love like the stuff that you get when you buy a collector's edition. They're like, Well, we have a whole bigger box in the back if you want to look through it. So I did, and I stole a bunch of stuff. I didn't steal. They gave me it for free. So
Sure.
this is just one of them. It's just playing cards, but they all have
Destiny.
little characters
cool.
from Destiny Forsaken on it. There was a ton of other stuff like Zelda key rings and Mario stickers and stuff. I think there's a Mario, right up there. You can't see it. I don't know why I even told you guys, but anyway, yeah, a lot of cool stuff there. And then this actually from our job. I was driving along delivering the mail, and there was a yard sale outside, and I just, leaned out the window and I said, "Do you have any video games?" And they said, "Oh yeah, there's a game right here," and they brought it to the car. I gave them $1, and they gave me Ghost Recon 2, and that was both the quickest and easiest purchase I've ever made in my life. I was like,
I'm going to have to stop you right there. Well, actually, you got a expansion pack to Ghost Recon 2.
And Mason, you can go right to...
My favorite place to buy video games is Best Buy,
Why?
because you always get a free steelbook with the game.
I did not know that, actually.
Most of the time, anyway. So I got a bunch of steelbooks.
All right, they're all still sealed.
Yes, because
That's
there's no game inside of it.
Oh, okay,
You
cool.
get the basic,
I did that also. and
Yeah.
didn't realize it. Go ahead. Yeah, I've got games too.
So, actually, this one's from GameStop or whatever. Lost Judgment.
Let me interrupt you. I bought Judgment, also from GameStop.
Resident Evil Village. This one's probably my favorite. Looks like an old book.
That is really cool.
Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Also, probably one of my favorites.
That I love all the steelbooks. That is really sweet.
Go ahead and throw yours up.
Yeah.
Deathloop.
Deathloop. Yeah, we obviously don't talk to each other before we decide what games
we do
we are
not.
going to show.
Last, Back for Blood.
Yeah.
Also,
and
this one glows in the dark, so that's pretty cool.
that's a sweet case. Been
Right.
playing a lot of Back for Blood lately. Think we may do a review on that one. All right, so like I said, all my games were in like little bundles, except for I just showed 2 from a 3 bundle pack that I got because you kind of led me into it. So the last one here is Outriders for PS5, and don't get Outriders. It's not very good.
Game Pass.
I don't care about Game Pass.
I'm just saying I didn't have to spend money on shit.
Well, I wouldn't have had to either. I have Game Pass also, but I like physical media, obviously.
Fair enough.
The next thing I will show then to bundle with it is not a video game. I've been trying to get into anime, and I will also continue this by saying if anyone out there has any recommendations for some anime that is good, please let me know in the comments down below, because like I said, I'm trying to get into it. I've only watched a couple things so far, like One Punch Man. It's really good, but it's really the only thing I've seen so far. But they, all the Black Friday sales that's been happening, so I picked this up, and this is Cowboy Bebop, the complete series on Blu-ray, and I literally just got it like yesterday, so I was like, it's anime is kind of video games, they kind of go hand in hand, so I'll just
sure.
go ahead and show
Yeah,
it, why not? But so
This is also how we end our friendship.
what, you don't like Cowboy Bebop?
No, I'm just not an anime fan.
Oh, really?
I'm kidding. I don't know. I've never really watched anime.
I haven't either. So it was
It
something.
could be good.
Yeah, people were always talking about anime on Twitter and stuff, and I was like, I kind of want to get into it. So, yeah, let me
Also
know.
Give me some recommendations, because every time I try to watch an anime, I can't get into it.
Yeah, but leave our recommendations separate. Recommend my stuff in the comments below, and don't recommend his at all. All right.
Even though we practically work for Amazon, I'm always on Amazon,
Yeah.
so I ordered these 2 together. This is Killer is Dead for the 360. I don't know what this game is. It was just on sale for like $10.
I've heard a lot about this game actually.
Is it good?
It's supposed to be. It's like a cult game.
It's a cult game. Okay.
Yeah. A lot of people think it's really good.
Yeah, I just bought it. But it's a cool case thing. Not really.
No, it is a cool. I actually really like that.
Me too. Next one is Greedfall Gold Edition.
I really like that too. I have this game also, but I only have it digitally. I went to Walmart specifically to buy this one time, and they didn't have it there, and I came home and didn't want to wait 2 days to play it, so I downloaded it on my computer, and you'd never played it. That was probably 6 months ago.
You're kind of missing out. It's glitchy, janky, but it's got heart. It's
Okay.
a good game.
Yeah, I can get on board with heart.
It's made by a small studio. To me, it's worth buying. If you like Mass Effect, you will like this game.
Okay.
Imagine just like I said, a buggy, janky Mass Effect with pirates.
It's sold. All right, one thing that I did pick up a while ago, and I've been wanting one for a really long time, and that's a Wii U. And they've always been kind of too expensive to justify getting, but they dropped in price, and I found one on eBay pretty good. So I went ahead and picked it up. And in my honest opinion, there's not really a good reason to own a Wii U.
I disagree. As of right now, there's still a lot of games that are not currently on the Switch that are on the Wii U.
Yeah, and that's the whole reason I bought it, was because this first game, Zelda Wind Waker HD, and I've been wanting to play this for a long time, and the GameCube version of this is almost as expensive as the Wii U, as the Wii U, so I was like, I'm just going to go ahead and grab a Wii U. And since I picked that up, that was the only game that I picked up, but I found these at a yard sale a couple months back, and that is Super Mario 3D Worlds, which is now on the Wii U, and Mario Kart 8, which I was very pumped about getting because I have Mario Kart 8 for the deluxe version, and it's awesome. My son plays it all the time, and it has that this mode where it'll auto drive for him. He's only 2 years old. He loves it. This does not have auto drive, and it only has like 8 characters or something like that, and none of them are Baby
basic.
Mario, and that pisses him off beyond belief.
Aww.
So yeah, this game caused a tantrum in my house at one point, but other than that, I'm really excited about Zelda.
The reason I bought a Switch was really because of Mario Kart.
Yeah, I love Mario Kart, and that Deluxe 8, I didn't think it was going to be that big of a version difference because I had never played the original Mario Kart 8. It's a huge difference.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a big difference, but yeah.
It's actually the reason I also bought the Wii U, because it came in a bundle.
Really?
Yeah. 2 more. Actually, these are Best Buy pickups.
Okay.
This is Watchdogs Legion Gold Edition. I've yet to play it. I kind of wanted to play it, though. I think the concept, it looks cool.
Yeah, it does look cool.
You know, like switching to whatever character you want and all that. I think it looks neat.
I've not looked anything up about that game, and I've not played it myself, but Randy bought it, and he regrets buying it.
I bought this on sale, so it's not too big of a loss.
Yeah.
This next one is a Steelbook of 13. This is, I've not really heard...
Still sealed, I see.
Yeah, still sealed. I've not gone around to playing it yet. My backlog is huge.
Yeah, I know. Same thing.
I've not heard anything good about this remaster, but this was dirt cheap when I got it, so I just thought, fuck it, I'll waste the money on it. And Zach probably has like $1 million right here. This is steel sealed.
Yeah, this was $11.
Oh wow, that's
No, that's what it's worth is $11. I found it still sealed at one of those places that buy storage units, and they were selling it for $5. I picked it up and I was like, hell yeah! And then I looked how much it was when I got out of there, and it's like brand new, still sealed. It's like $11. So
that is depressing.
yeah, it is. But I've actually never played this either, so I have no idea if it's good. So I mentioned my son playing video games a little bit. He's only 2, and that's because I've been trying to get him and my daughter, who is 4, both into video games a little bit. So I went to Walmart. We were getting ready to go on vacation. I went to Walmart and I got them a couple games of their own that are theirs, and I was just going to show them because they're new pickups, you know? So for him, who's 2, and he does love Mario Kart, I got Monster Jam Steel Titans. And he absolutely loves this game. He loves it. But he the music comes on and he starts banging his head and stuff, but that has been easily one of my demises. I do not care for that game too much, and you literally can't play with any character unless you unlock them. So I've spent hours unlocking cars that he wants. And then also he has started picking up my Switch anytime he wants to play it without asking, and that has been its own little problem.
So now I need to get him his own Switch.
Yes, something like that. And then for my daughter, she picked out her own game, which was new Pokemon Snap, and she lost interest before the tutorial was over.
Wow.
But then... Well, the tutorial is super long, and so I haven't played it either. I loved the original Pokemon Snap. So then we went and tried again, and she got Just Dance 2020, and this one she does love. She plays this all the time, absolutely loves it. To the point where someone else is on the Switch, I've got to look up Just Dance on YouTube so she can watch other people play, and she'll play along.
Aww.
So that's pretty sweet. But of course, I can't buy them games without buying myself games, so I got Paper Mario and the Origami King, and I'm currently playing this with my sister, and I will probably review it.
Nice.
And I got The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, the remake. I have not played this yet, still sealed, but I'm going to open it. I got it not too long ago, and when I'm done with Mario, I'm going to try this.
This one was a Black Friday buy.
Okay.
This is Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Deluxe Edition.
I have been wanting this game really bad.
I've heard good things about it. I was kind of on the fence after the
Avengers, yeah.
Yes.
We actually talked about that game in our last pickups.
Yes, we did.
That's terrible.
And I can't wait to give it a try. This is probably, once Christmas season is over, this is what I'm going to be playing.
Yeah, I've heard really, really good things about this, and I've actually been wanting to get this to play through it with my wife because she's a huge Marvel fan, and I've heard the story in this game is just top-notch.
Same.
All right, I was going to save this till last, but Mason brings up Game Pass, and like every time he has a game, he's like, oh, I haven't opened it because it's on Game Pass, blah, blah, blah. Well, I finally got an Xbox Series X, and I'll just set it back down over here. And I've obviously, you can see behind me, I've had a PlayStation 5 for quite some time. And I was just like, might as well get a Series X. Well, I have no games for it. And here's why. I got it, and the minute I got it, I said, Mason, what games, he's a huge Xbox fanboy. And I was like, what games do I have to have for the Xbox now that I have one? Every game he told me is already on Game Pass, and I already have played it on my computer. And I was like, okay, what? let me rephrase this. What physical game? I'm still waiting for him to tell me.
Well,
so I feel like I wasted my money a little bit, but no, I've been playing the heck out of it actually. It plays. I have a really high-end computer, and it plays Forza and it plays Halo much better than my computer does, and it is much easier to get, which doesn't really justify the price yet, but I mean, to each his own. Game Pass is awesome.
And another thing.
But it's killing the physical side for me.
Thing is though, the backwards compatibility.
Oh yeah, I'm going to use that. I just haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just haven't yet.
You get so many like 4K upgrades and auto HDR updates or just all that crap. To me, it's worth it.
Yeah, no, I don't regret buying it at all. But no, I as a physical collector, it does hurt me a little bit. Literally, I feel like it's kind of hard to justify buying. I almost bought on Black Friday 2 or 3 different games because they were so cheap. But then I was like, they're already on Game Pass. I would just be buying it. Like a Dragon, and Back 4 Blood was one, and I can't remember what the other one was. But there was a few there that I was like, I'm thinking about getting those, and they're already on Game Pass. So I was like. All right, before we get into Mason and my last one, I will show that I picked this up because we are going to do a review on Chrono Trigger, and I didn't have a hard copy of Chrono Trigger. This is Final Fantasy Chronicles, and all it is PlayStation 1 ports of Final Fantasy IV and Chrono Trigger, and yeah.
Wait, that's all it is?
Yeah, that's all it is. It's Final Fantasy IV and Chrono Trigger, that's it.
What does Final Fantasy have to do with Chrono Trigger?
Same
Just
company.
same dev?
Yeah, same company.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but anyway... I picked that up because we were going to do a Chrono Trigger review, and I thought I had that, and I didn't. And I was like, oh, well, now's the time that I'm going to buy Chrono Trigger on Super Nintendo. Now is not the time to buy Chrono Trigger on Super Nintendo.
Unless you're rich.
Yeah, and if you are,
myself.
If you are rich, let me know, and I will set up some way for you to send me money.
So I had to fight this to get out of the box. This is Nier Reincarnation Collector's Edition.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. This thing has a statue steelbook.
And it's still sealed because you have a problem.
I do have a problem.
I would have already opened that thing up and checked it out.
Do you know how much this is worth now?
Yeah, but are you ever going to sell it? No. Yeah, exactly. Open it up and enjoy it. I'm never going to sell any of these. So like, my wife, every time my wife says something about me having way too many games, I'm like, we could put our kids through college with how much these have gained since I bought them, and she's like, you're never gonna sell them, so I don't want to hear that argument. I'm like, okay, true.
Now, when I first bought Nier Automata, however the hell it's pronounced, you let me borrow it,
and you hated it.
Home. Yeah, and I hated it. Could not get through the first level. Then it got re-released, put on Game Pass, and I was like,
oh, I could put on Game Pass. I'll try.
I was like, you know what? I'll give it another try.
People who enjoy Xbox are going to hate me after watching this. I like Xbox. Don't hate me, okay? I'm just messing around.
And I fell in love. That was probably my top game of 2020.
Yeah. I remember letting you borrow it and thinking when I let you borrow it, I was like, he's going to really enjoy this game. This is right up his alley. And then, like, you brought it back to me, and I was
next day at work,
you didn't
I was like, here
it?
you go.
I was so surprised.
I think I just wasn't in the mood.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah. So, yeah, as soon as this went up for pre-order, I instantly bought it.
Yeah.
I pre-ordered it like a year in advance.
Oh, wow.
And
White Snow Edition.
yeah, the White Snow, I guess that's what it's called, White Snow Edition.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
This is probably my top game of 2021.
Really?
Yes.
So the game's not in here because you've played it.
No, the game's not in here. That was separate.
Oh,
Just
okay.
a basic case.
Okay. Still cool, though.
That's why I didn't open it.
Yeah. There were so many, like, really big editions of games like this, and I didn't buy any. And lately, they've been so expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the only one I've bought.
I've been looking at Elden Ring and just been like, oh, if I had the extra cash, I would buy the statue and all that.
That's the second biggest purchase game-wise for me.
Oh, you've already bought it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Well,
again, as soon as it went out, just no money.
all right, so this is the last thing that I have, and the last thing that we have. Right, you're out of them?
Yeah, I'm out.
Okay, this is the last thing completely, and same thing I did last time. I'm still on a kick of buying video game vinyls, and I ended the last one with Castlevania 3 for NES, and how awesome it was. So, and I was looking for Symphony of the Night, and I still can't find it, but this is Castlevania 1, and it's got, you know, the kind of the map layout and different artwork on the inside. It's very small, and just like the, because, you know, the soundtrack, it's just an NES soundtrack. The soundtrack isn't that big.
Right.
But both versions, NES and the Famicom version, and it sounds amazing.
Okay.
And then I have its brother here.
That one.
Yeah, this is
That's
Castlevania 2
amazing.
Simon's Quest. Again, amazing artwork. You can see the
I just want
inside.
that for a poster.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And same
that's
exact
green.
thing. Yeah, they're different colors. The actual vinyls themselves. This one's green. But
That is awesome.
yeah, they look really cool. They sound cool, but it sounds just like the NES version. It's awesome. It's just 8-bit. And then I picked this up a long time ago. Actually, both of these a very long time ago, and they kept pushing it back, and it didn't come forever. So the first one is Final Fantasy IV Song of Heroes, which was just on what I just showed, Final Fantasy Chronicles. So it's, I can't remember if this is the actual soundtrack. I've not opened this up and listened to it yet. I can't remember if it's the actual soundtrack or if it's just a few of the songs and then some remakes of a few of the songs.
It looks like there's only a couple of songs, judging by the track list.
Yeah.
4 songs.
This was a Super Nintendo game originally, so I would imagine it had a much longer soundtrack. So I don't think that's the actual soundtrack. I think it's just something they released.
Get to the next one because this is amazing.
Nope, I'm making you wait till that for last. Then I bought this also at the same time, same place. Final Fantasy 14, the vinyl LP box. They sold all of these individually, but they sold them all
Now
in a
that-
box set also. And these are really cool. I'll only pull out one, but it's each Final Fantasy 14 game, the soundtrack to them, and all of the expansions. So there was the original game, and then like here's Heaven's Ward, and they all have their own soundtrack and their own artwork. I'm not gonna pull out the other two, but yeah,
amazing.
it's
But what happens when they release another expansion?
another expansion gets released next week. So yeah, which I bought this. I paid for it probably 8 or 9 months ago, and it came in like 2 months ago. So, and then my very last thing and my favorite vinyl that I've bought so far, and that is the Demon Souls soundtrack. And this, it's very dark looking and just, you know, like the game. But
That is sick.
yeah, all right, let me pull it out of here, and if it'll come out, there we go. It's just like a blue translucent. It's really cool looking, but it sounds amazing. Like, this is one of the best sounding soundtracks. It's so eerie and ominous, and sometimes I just play it back here while I'm editing or whatever. I absolutely love listening to this.
Do you get scared?
I don't get scared, but it makes me want to play one of the Souls games, yeah. But yeah, this has been Amateur Game Review. This have been our pickups of the last couple months. It's been a while since we've done this, but that was a fly that just scared the crap out of Mason, but I'm going to keep going. So yeah, if you liked what we did here or you want to watch any of our reviews, click on the channel. Like this, comment down below, again, with the suggestions, and let us know some of the pickups that you've gotten recently. But as always, hit the notification bell, like, favorite, subscribe, tell a friend, tell your significant other to follow us. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, Zach and Mason, and we're out.
See you in 8 months.